What up, people of YouTube, and long time no see, my viewers and my subscriblings. Now, today I'm bringing back another video, yet again, of Alaskan Truck Simulator. As y'all see here, and in both in the thumbnail and title most likely, we are going to be, my flashlight on, we are going to be transporting a helicopter to Tin Cross Regional Airport. Yes, so we're going to go ahead and hop into here. Again, in case some of y'all have been wondering where I've been for the longest time, I've just been real busy with a lot of mowing and, let's see if my wheel will work, there we go. A lot of mowing and real life stress and all that. It's hard not to be stressed about a lot of stuff nowadays. But I did manage to get I believe it's a Class C license in the game. So we should be able to transport some more stuff. Apparently I had the right license to be transporting the house load that I kept seeing on their pictures and whatnot this whole time. Somewhere in the game there is a load like that. It's just I'm yet to have seen any. I actually searched around for it. I would have taken that today over this. But I suppose a helicopter isn't too like just normal of a load. It's not like you see helicopters going down the road typically here on a normal basis. See if I can make the screen light. Watch, it's going to change on me, or I can get up to speed. Yep, of course it would. So yeah, how have y'all been? Like I said, I've just been stressed and whatnot, and sort of been running out of ideas of just easier things to record. The newer Farm Sim act's kind of broken, honestly. And again, I had to delete the last stream and one of my other videos on my channel because it said copyright on it, but my friend Farmer pointed out to me though is that that's not a strike, it just simply means it's copyright, which, oh well, I guess it probably wouldn't be healthy to have that on my channel anyway. It does kind of suck that I completely deleted my stream where I was passing out in. I suppose that wasn't really the best stream on, damn, what's it called? Lady Hill? I think it's Lady Hill, that's what the map's called. Quick recap on that, I did go ahead and harvest again on that map. Harvested a bunch of soybeans, I believe, if I remember correctly. Or soybeans or barley, I forget already. I have to check back on the map again. Slow down a bit, because these cops like to hide up through these sort of areas in this game, I've noticed. Like right there. But apparently there is another truck in this game. They updated this game recently, and there's another truck in this game. I believe it's called a Mick or something like that. And it's, you'd think it'd be just an off-brand version of a Mack, but apparently it's named after one of the developers that played this game for like over 100 hours on console. Which I'm getting pretty close to 100 hours myself. I think I'm like at 88, 89 hours total on this game now. Definitely this is no bash towards the developers, but it definitely gets kind of monotonous and boring compared to like ATS, which I can't wait for it to come to console, by the way. I suppose it depends on how your brain's kind of wired. I know I've just been having to absolutely grind away at this game to kind of get to where I'm at. First I completely ruined my save game. If y'all remember at the beginning, I believe, of the episode before, I spawned into the map, or loaded in, and I was stuck halfway through the ground, so I can't say the word on YouTube, but I basically had to take myself out with coffee. In a way, I had to drink so much coffee that I, let's just say, respawned, because YouTube is sensitive to a lot of words. Yeah. But yeah, there's like a new truck in the game apparently, which is unexpected because the developers are actually in the middle of creating another truck in sim game, survival type, which I may go ahead and play on the channel along with ATS when they both release. That's what I'm really waiting for. But yeah, I may go ahead and try to get that truck once I get. It's like over $200,000, and I need like, I believe, a Class C license or something like that. Class D. I forget already. But I need to upgrade my license again to be able to actually purchase it and use it. So that's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be quite a while more of just off camera playing this game, trying to level up. Yeah, I'm thinking this truck here, this is actually it's the same model as my first truck that I got in this game, but I had to actually resell the first truck to get a larger engine in it. So this is technically a new truck, but I'll just call it the same truck still. That's how we'll play it as. I just upgrade the engine is all. But in case y'all are wondering why there's only like about 3,200 miles on the speedometer down there, that's why. I need to get some coffee or something, because my energy bar is getting quite low. Which hopefully my mic is working, by the way. I may check for that, which I apologize if it's not. You know, y'all can't hear my apology if it isn't. Pull into this gas station here, because I might as well refuel real quick while I'm getting some coffee. And yes, my mic is working, so that's good. It's always good. So I went for like half a video before, and my mic wasn't working for some reason. Just console life for you, I guess. Not saying computers don't struggle with that sort of stuff, of course, but always want the double. They don't have the spice. Yeah, I may go ahead and deliver this helicopter and then do like another load and time lapse for him, heading back to the hometown. And I think that helicopter is actually quite heavy for his truck, looking at it. Oh yeah. Look at that thing, it has a squad on it. That's the first I'm seeing that in this game. Seems to handle it alright though. Maybe as long as I don't take turns too quickly or something. I want to make sure my GPS is still set to where it needs to be, because sometimes it'll glitch out. You know, check it every now and then. I have to make sure I was pushing down the right pedal there for a second. I've done some pretty stupid crap plenty of times before where I think I'm pushing on the forward pedal, but actually pushing on the backwards one, and I start going backwards and jackknifing and all that. Boy ain't exactly all there sometimes. As y'all notice with my long gaps in between some of my words, my brain takes a little while to sort of process stuff sometimes. Especially when doing YouTube videos, I've noticed. And I don't exactly have as much to talk about like most content creators do, typically. I think I've said that before, but a lot of my life, like most people's, just consists of work, or at the moment I'm trying to get my license up right now. I hope I can get my license by next month, because I would really like to start making some of that moolah in real life, if y'all know what I mean. Maybe have a little nicer setup here. Maybe actually get a gaming computer as well. Want my own little bunkhouse or something. Or even, like I said, kind of setting myself up in our trailer. Assuming I can get that thing fixed up. It's kind of... It's a 20-year-old trailer, so it has quite a bit of damage to it from us living in it for most of my life. It's be quite a bit of fixing it up to do yet. I think I can do that if I can get the money. Some people would look at that like that's personal talk as well. To me, it's kind of hard to just have personal talk unless it's something like obviously, like blatantly personal. Like, I'll talk about what state we live in, my age, probably how tall I am. I'm like about 6 foot. You don't want to give away too much info of yourself on YouTube, of course, for privacy reasons. Some people will take advantage of that. Especially identity thieves is the big one nowadays. Yeah, call me weird, but it's hard for me to keep secrets now, unless it's something I really do need to keep a secret on. Cough, cough, like certain habits. Which even that I'll admit to my own family a lot. I mean, God does want us to be honest with each other, so it is good to not give away too much info, but at the same time, like, just be honest with people, honestly. Honestly. Yeah, I got kind of sidetracked. For me, there's not really a whole too much to talk about, because a lot of my life consists of, which I'm not trying to be like, oh, poor me and pity party and all that when I say this, but really a lot of my life now consists of ranch chores and some work, just trying to help my family out. Maybe I can get to the point one day in my YouTube career or whatever, hobby, I should say, at the moment, to where I can actually start making some real bank off this. That's everyone's idea when starting out on YouTube, is try and make money as quick as possible and get as many subs and whatnot, but I'm just sort of going with the flow, and I'm letting my channel grow kind of naturally. I mean, my sister barely uploads anything, and 7 years has passed, or 6 years, I think, of her having that channel now. Something like that. She had it for quite a while. But around that time passed, and she already has, like, easily over 1,000 subs. I think she has, like, over 1,300 subs or something like that. Quote me if I'm wrong. I just don't check on stuff like that on the spot, so that's why that, and I have a memory issue sometimes, so it's hard for me to remember that sort of stuff, like the numbers and things. But yeah, that's what I'm just trying to do, is just be patient, mainly. Maybe one day I'll absolutely, like, blow up in YouTube's recommendations, and I'll wake up one day and I'll have, like, a couple thousand subs. Some can only dream, though. I don't know, I feel like sometimes if I get too many subs as well, that I feel a little overwhelmed. Because as is right now, at this point in my career, or YouTube hobby, I need to stop saying career, because that's not what this is at the moment. But in my hobby is, excuse me, I'm like burping for some reason, like crazy today. Oh, dang it, I forgot what I was gonna say already. So there's my memory issue kicking in there. I feel like I would be even more overwhelmed by even more subs, because right now I could just barely keep up with what I have going here, I'll be honest with y'all. Mainly because I feel like I said, I'm kind of buried neck deep in work, typically, IRL work. If not, like, I don't really have the right equipment to sort of mass produce, like, to create a video, like, every single day like I would want. At least a full-length one like this. Or maybe I could if I really wanted to, but I would really have to squeeze it into my schedule. And which I'm not all about that. I'm not about stressing myself to the nth degree on stuff that's supposed to just start out as a fun hobby at first. I mean, comment if some of y'all agree on that. There has been the odd few people I've seen on YouTube as well that they quite literally haven't, like some of the small creators I run into, haven't uploaded in like a year or so. And dang, I think a couple of them possibly have even already had over 100 subs. Is the insane part about that. Not saying, of course, I wouldn't upload in over a year, because that's a little crazy in my opinion. I think it's crazy enough that I haven't uploaded in about 2 months now, or whatever, month and a half. But ain't no way in hell I would be doing that. I always wondered as well if I would ever get, like, kind of starred for voice acting in certain, like, there's a lot of these indie animations and stuff. It's like became real popular now. Big one I've been looking at like crazy for some reason is The Amazing Digital Circus, if some of y'all ever heard of that. And I'm just thinking how Glitch sort of found a few of these voice actors for that, or even just indie animation company just finds random people like that. So I've always thought that maybe one day I'll be those odd few that get picked to maybe voicing something. But I'm not sure. That's probably just reaching for stars for me, honestly. If y'all think I would be good at voice acting, which third time in a row, comment if you think I would be a good voice actor of any sort. Even just for playing a mild character, like a calm acting character. I doubt it though. I don't really feel that skilled, honestly. At least not beyond what I do. Sometimes that's kind of what God makes us to do, is just to do what we do. May not understand it yet, but he always has his reasonings and other directions and paths that he'd like us to head down in life that could be better for us even. I wonder how many of y'all actually still, besides my own YouTube friends, which I really appreciate y'all for, like, thank you for listening to this point, by the way, in the video. But I wonder how many of my, like, viewers just passing through and whatnot actually listen to these sort of topics and the random crap that I talk about like that. Especially without thinking that I'm just throwing a pity party all the time. My family always says I sound like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh for some reason, but to me, I'm just like too brutally honest about things sometimes. Not saying I'm flawless or anything like that, but sometimes I can't help but talk about stuff. As of late, I thought about doing like an early face reveal. I wouldn't hold me on that because that was just like a fleeting thought that I got. But I thought about that sort of stuff before as well, and like being like I might as well. Because a lot of YouTubers just like real early in their careers have been showing their face and whatnot. And then if I was to do it, keyword, I wouldn't really feel comfortable just doing it all the time as well. So I think I definitely will wait till I hit like 100,000 subs at least. I don't think that's reaching too much. Or would y'all say like maybe, dang, would I want to wait that long, or would I want to wait till like maybe 15 to 20,000 subs at most? So at this rate, without how many subs I'm gaining, it may be quite a few years before I get to 100,000. Possibly even 10 plus or around 10 for all we know. There's no telling. Unless I just suddenly blow up one day on YouTube. Assuming YouTube doesn't take down my channel first. I've had thoughts like that before too, or try to do some more outside camera, third person as you call it. I've had thoughts like that before too, like what would happen if YouTube just took my channel down one day, like I've been seeing it do to a lot of small creators nowadays. If it's not over age reasons, over something getting demonetized or something stupid, because they're putting more and more policies and limits on things now. Need to slow down a bit. Oh wait, no, it's just an intersection. That's only suggestive right there, those sort of speeds in this game. Because they want you to slow down if a car is pulling out onto the road. But yeah, y'all, my channel got deleted like that. I put so much work into this channel that I probably would just flat out give up at that point and may even just restart another one on a way later date when I have the time and the equipment to do so. Because again, you put so much work into something and you I shouldn't say burn myself out on it, because that just sounds like I'm resenting it a bit, but you just kind of put so much work into something, you get so tired from it sometimes that if it gets something stupid like that happens, you don't really feel like continuing, possibly. Yeah, over 20 minutes into the video so far, chatting random BS, and we're already here where we need to be. I may sleep for tonight here, possibly, and then look for a load heading back to home base. Man, I hate it when they... Oh, there's a... screw it, I'm already committed to pulling one. I hate when they tuck up spots, like back end spots like that behind the building. Yeah, I just one-shotted that too, aren't y'all proud of me? Yeah, but when they tuck up spots like that, like behind, like around the corner where you can't really see it in time before I'm already on this spot, pretty much. Take that out. Air brakes. Sorry about the little bang on the mic, I didn't mean to do that. That's what happens with kind of store-bought headset mics, is you end up knocking them around a lot more than you'd want. And pull out here because I'm going to need to actually drive down to the office building, and then we'll sleep by the office for tonight. I certainly wouldn't want to be sleeping here nowhere like this in real life though, because it'd be so dang loud just all night hearing planes and helicopters take off. Like, I couldn't do that. Even trains are a little bit more peaceful than that, in my opinion anyway. Aircraft seem to have like a whole new level of speaker breaking volumes like that, if that makes sense. I think this will be a good enough spot. I'm out of the way. Oh, nose is itchy. It's all that mowing, I think. So how much did we get? 217 experience and over 4,300 bucks. It's not bad at all. The experience is what really is the real pay in this game, I found. Because without those leveling up in here, you pretty much can't do anything in this game, sadly. I guess we might as well just sleep 4 hours, because that's the max energy I can get, is about 80%. We'll cook us the soup, because it's going to be going bad quicker than whatever else is in there. I need to refill that, by the way. Yeah, I need to refill the fridge at home base too. Come on, man. So I'm gonna see if my mic is still working, clear my throat, and then I'm gonna check back with y'all when I have a load. At first I thought it didn't record that whole 22 minutes of me actually putting effort into talking about things. Like, I would have been so livid. Container module, that's what I was looking for. This is in Power Hall Manufacturing. Now, do we have a load going to Power Hall Manufacturing? Oh yeah, I want to go for the container, actually. Assuming the place isn't closed, because the game likes to trick you like that. Brakes on, duh. So yeah, we may go ahead and go pick this up. And I think I'll see y'all there once we get there, and then I'll time-lapse this delivering of this container. And may show a little bit of the hauling of the container module home if I can get there in time before it renews. Interesting. Seems like we're at a grocery store, which will be helpful if this is actually the place as well, because like I said, I need to restock our fridge. And yeah, of course I knew it was gonna pull that crap on me. Yeah, it reset like literally seconds before I got here. That's what it does. Well, there's that across the road, which still is more than the original whatchamacallit tank that I was gonna take. Cistern. I doubt I'm pronouncing that right, but it's more money than the other one was, so I'll take that if it's still available, that is. Yes, please. I need some of that crap. I do need to get me like a home, something I can cook back at home too while I'm here. Which seems to be either crab or salmon so far. You can get me a nice salmon because that stuff is good. Everything else in there is pretty much good still. Lasts for another week at least. But we will go back in and get a salmon real quick, because that stuff really does help you in the game a lot. There's something else I was going to get to, I forget. I believe I need to get some coolant as well. Coolant. So we'll get some of that while we're here too. And that's what you don't want to do, is keep your truck running out in the parking lot like that. At least not unlocked. People like to try to take advantage of that. Fuses in there. Put the engine oil and filter in there. Might as well put my code in there too, because it's not cold right now. And we shall head across the road to the other place. Looks like they're actually available too. So go ahead and take that. Just confirm that's where the house is, ain't it? Yes, it is. So hopefully I can get there in time to be able to pick up the house. I thought there was a roof structure element, doors and windows as well. I'm shocked the house isn't quite a bit of money looking at it, though, because, or the container, whatever you call it. I guess it's not bad, but it's not no $10,000 like a lot of these just tanks and stuff are. You think a heavy load like that, or especially a house, would be a little bit more money. Might as well show the hooking up part, because saw me disconnect it today, but you didn't see me hook it on, which is pretty much it's the same thing, but backwards. That blew my ears out just about. You know what, actually, I think I'll cut the video here once more, and then stop looking at the sky. And then do the time lapse, and then I'll see y'all at the power hall manufacturing. Well, for some reason I didn't record like half of that, but let's see how much we got. Not bad, 4,400 bucks. Let me guess, you're closed now, aren't you? Nope, I actually got lucky this time. So container module, I will select it for now, but I was thinking about it, and being I'm passing out as well, I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Y'all can see this is what we're going to be transporting by next episode. That's what I've been looking for a little while now. Even though it's not as big of a load as I thought, I figured something different. And they just have empty flatbeds here that we need to go back to where. It'd be cool if you could just stack these on top of each other, like in real life. Somewhat to an extent. Anyway, talk about some XP and money. But anyway, I'm still recording. Like I said, I'll save that for next episode. But I want to thank y'all very much for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it if you did. Hopefully you're happy. Some of y'all are happy to have me back. It's actually went a lot smoother than I thought it did. So now it's just for the editing part I need to do. But I'm gonna... Oh, dang it. Gas. What the hell? I'm gonna go upload the video, or we'll edit it first, and then start the whole uploading process, and then I'm gonna go pass out, because I'm about passing out now for some reason. I didn't get very good sleep last night, so otherwise I would take that. But anyway, thank y'all very much for watching the video, for tuning in. And if you did stay in for up till this point, it's interesting looking. And it's just part of the map. But again, thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for whatever else I may have next coming out. And hope y'all have a good rest of your day or night. God bless y'all.